Hello everyone. The topic that our group is presenting today is called body scan versus insomnia, calming your mind. And here's our table of contents. We would first start with a brief introduction and then perform a literature review. The third point is going to be our solution, and then we would share the benefits and our experiences, and finally is the conclusion. Today our group will be introducing a systematic issue that university students may encounter in higher education environments, as well as presenting a mindfulness meditation practice that can hopefully help to alleviate this issue. The issue we'll be discussing is insomnia due to exam stress. As the final week is approaching for a lot of institutions, students' stress about exams increases as well. However, this stress is a significant factor contributing to insomnia among university students. High levels of stress impair sleep by prolonging how long it takes to fall asleep and fragmenting sleep. Furthermore, it can be difficult to reach the recommended 7 to 9 hours of sleep when your mind is still active from daily responsibilities, such as reviewing for exams and writing essays. Some common types of insomnia include, but are not limited to, initial insomnia, maintenance insomnia, and early awakening insomnia. Insomnia is one of the most common sleep disorders among young people, with point prevalence rates ranging from 7.8 up to 23.8%. Insomnia as a chronic sleep problem can cause or exacerbate other mental problems and disorders in a bidirectional fashion. Insomnia issues could have significant and negative impacts on university students' overall well-being. Sleep is important to several brain and body functions engaged in processing daily events and regulating emotions and behaviors. It helps maintain cognitive skills, such as attention, learning, and memory, such that poor sleep can make it more difficult to cope with even relatively minor stresses and can even impact our ability to perceive the world accurately. Therefore, we would like to introduce a mindfulness practice, body scan, that would hopefully help to improve this problem for college students.
Section 2 is the literature review.
Effects of body scanning and insomnia. The purpose of the body scan is to focus attention on the different parts of the body and notice how they feel without judging them. This helps reduce bodily arousal and physical tension caused by worry and can also ease the worry itself. For a teenager struggling with insomnia, the body scan can help in 3 ways. It can calm the body by encouraging steady, relaxed breathing. Second, it can quiet a busy mind by shifting attention to the sensations in the body. And third, it can benefit teenagers in an unexpected way because the goal isn't to fall asleep, but simply to lie still and notice what you feel. By removing the pressure to fall asleep, the mind and body can relax more naturally, which might make falling asleep easier as a result. The non-judgmental attention in a body scan is especially important for this reason, because insomnia can make people overly focused on trying to sleep, which can actually make it harder to fall asleep. SP et al. Explained that putting too much effort into sleep when the natural process of falling asleep is disrupted can keep insomnia going. For teenagers who aren't often familiar with meditation, lying down for this mindfulness practice might feel easier and more comfortable when starting. It could also help them stay still and relax for longer periods. This is supported by research showing that the body scan is one of the most popular mindfulness exercises for beginners. And insomnia is common among teenagers and can seriously affect their daily lives, including mental health. Some recent studies have shown that both online and in-person treatments for insomnia can work well for teens, and mindfulness techniques may improve these treatments. We will introduce some studies that explore whether practicing a body scan mindfulness meditation contributes to the improvement of insomnia for teenagers.
Yes, thank you. I'll now delve more into the scientific literature about body scanning and insomnia in adolescents. Many studies have shown that mindfulness-based stress reduction has proven to be an effective tool against insomnia in adults. Studies using cognitive behavioral therapy for insomnia where body scanning is a part of this therapy, have also been shown to be effective. But there are few studies looking at the sole effect of body scanning on insomnia, and fewer focusing on this aspect in adolescents. We did, however, find two studies focusing on the effect of body scan on insomnia. Plus, they were about adolescents. I will be going over the first study. This study looked at two groups of around 30 adolescents each, where the median age was 15. There was a gender imbalance of around 80% girls in each group, but they were all suffering from some sort of insomnia. The one was a control group receiving 6 weekly sessions of internet-delivered cognitive behavioral therapy for insomnia that included psychoeducation, sleep hygiene, restriction of time of bed, stimulant control, cognitive therapy, but not body scan meditation. There was another group that received the same weekly sessions, but where they then had body scan as a part of their routine. Both groups filled out weekly questionnaires and threw out self-reported sleep logs. The sleep was also measured by wristbands for an objective sleep parameters. But was it all effective? The body scan group and the non-body scan group were compared, and they found no significant difference. There were, though, median effect size improvements of these outcomes in the body scan group. But Rena will talk more about the next study.
Move on to the second study. In this study, a group of university researchers gathered 54 adolescents who had received 6 weeks of internet CBTI, which stands for Cognitive Behavioral Therapy for Insomnia, and they were divided into a group who had practiced a body scan meditation and a group who had not. Both groups in the study showed moderate to large improvements in sleep patterns based on 1-week activity rest trackers and sleep logs, as well as big reductions in self-reported insomnia symptoms and chronic sleep loss after treatment. These improvements stayed consistent over time. However, there were some differences between the groups. The group that didn't use the body scan showed no major changes in how long they stayed awake after falling asleep, or in feelings of having too little sleep or being irritable. In contrast, the body scan group showed noticeable improvements in these areas, with medium-sized positive effects.
So let's start the meditation. You can lay down on the bed or just sit down on the floor. Close your eyes, relax, and take a deep breath. Bring your attention to the top of your head. Notice your forehead. Notice eyebrows. Notice eyes. If you feel any sensation, you can just concentrate on deep breath. Notice ears. Notice nose. Notice lips. Notice jaw. Okay, I will finish the guide meditation, but please continue scanning through your body to the tiptoes. You can do this meditation every night until you get asleep, then it could be kind of the solution for the insomnia. It's okay if you fall asleep during the meditation.
Body scan meditation has been really great in helping me fall asleep quicker because my mind usually races a lot during bedtime, worrying about school and life, and using body scan has just helped in quieting it better. And the use of guided meditations on YouTube, for example, has also been helpful in helping me stay focused, easing tension, and quieting my mind more effectively than if I were to do it unguided.
It has also helped me proceed with the body scan practice at an appropriate pace. And over time, I have noticed improved sleep and overall quality of life, feeling more rested and ready to start the day.
I definitely agree with Amari, but at times when I had trouble falling asleep after our test trial and tried doing a body scan on myself, I became painfully aware of my body and how my toes were touching, which was somehow very uncomfortable. So when experiencing excessive thoughts at night, maybe just try a normal breathing meditation.
Definitely agree with what my group mates have said, and this exercise has helped me to fall asleep faster, which is very important for university students who need rest. At the same time, it has also alleviated my stress, as I feel I can approach the tasks I need to complete next with a more relaxed mindset after finishing the practice. One difficulty I encountered during practice is that some muscles in my body, such as those around my eyebrows, would unconsciously tense up. If I couldn't relax these muscles in time, it would make me feel even more exhausted after the practice. However, after practicing for some time, I believe this situation has improved.
Holidays, when I didn't have school, I wasn't really stressing about classes or club stuff, but my sleep schedule got messed up because I was staying up later than usual. Still, with the guided body scan meditation, I could focus on my breathing, relax all of my muscles, and wake up feeling refreshed no matter how late I went to bed. Now that finals are coming up, I'm hoping that I can keep practicing body scan meditation.
We'll be doing the conclusion for our presentation, which mainly consists of two parts on sustaining the practice and the potential transformations. Firstly, how can we sustain mindfulness practice? Well, I would say the most important thing is establishing a routine. Regularity is key to maintaining any practice, so I would recommend setting a specific time each day for a body scan, whether it's before bed to aid sleep or during a break to manage stress. Associating the practice with a daily activity like brushing your teeth can also help make it a habit. Next, using guided resources like guided meditations, apps, or online videos can also provide structure and consistency, which could be really good for beginners. You could also combine body scan with other practices like mindful breathing or gratitude journaling, which can enhance engagement and motivation. Tracking one's progress is also really important. So maintaining a journal to reflect on the effects of the practice over time, tracking sleep patterns, stress levels, and emotional responses can reinforce the benefits and keep motivation high. Lastly, community support would also be really helpful in sustaining this practice. Engaging in mindfulness groups or programs on campus to share experiences can help with staying accountable. Practicing with others can also provide encouragement during challenging periods. Next, how can sustained practice lead to larger transformation? Firstly, you would notice that you would have improved sleep quality. Sustained body scan practice can help regulate the body's stress response, which reduces insomnia symptoms over time. And this can have a cascading effect on mental clarity, mood, and overall well-being. Next, sustained body scan practice can help with better emotional regulation. By fostering awareness of bodily sensations linked to emotions, the practice helps individuals process and manage feelings like anxiety or frustration without overreacting or venting on loved ones. Practicing body scan regularly can also enhance interpersonal interactions and strengthen relationships because of greater awareness of emotions and reactions, which can lead to more thoughtful and empathetic communication. Lastly, you would notice enhanced academic and professional performance due to better sleep and reduced stress, which would translate into improved focus, memory, and productivity, and this would in turn positively impact students' academic outcomes or faculty and staff efficiency. Overall, by committing to the body scan practice and integrating it into daily routines, individuals can experience both immediate benefits like improved sleep and broader long-term transformations that promote personal and community growth. That's all. Thank you and happy practicing.